Hello everybody, welcome to another great adventure over here on RJB Wildlife. On this adventure, we are here at the San Diego Zoo Safari Park where I am going to be taking you through our State of the Park update. So if you're ready for another great adventure, let's go. So I want to start this update off with a very fun experience I was actually able to do today, and that is the wildlife safaris that are now embarking from the new Safari Excursions hub. In this specific tour, we were able to head actually into the East Africa field and up into Asia, and the main reason I wanted to do this was because I wanted to be able to see the 3 baby greater one-horned rhinos up close. Now these babies are a little less than a year old. In fact, one of them will be a year old come late January, but taking one of these wildlife safaris into the Asia fields is the only opportunity, or one of the only opportunities you will have to get close to these magnificent Asian animals in the Asian fields. And the rhinos aren't the only ones out there. You have some critically endangered species such as the Javan bantang and some other really iconic species like the Indian nilgai. But of course, these experiences are made by the interactions you will have with the African wildlife, such as the southern white rhinos and the giraffes. In fact, you can get right up close, as I'm showing you here in these clips. The giraffes go right up to the vehicles and the rhinos do the same. So now we are over here at Condor Ridge, and a big update just occurred here as they have added a new male desert bighorn over here into the bighorn sheep habitat adjacent to the California condors. Now this is something they do seasonally. In fact, this time of year there's always a new ram in here. Last year the ram that was in here sired 3 lambs, so hopefully we get that same luck for a critically endangered species that is native to California. We are now over here in Walkabout Australia, and the big update that's going on over here is the fact that they have started pairing Beck and Arona, the male-female mating pair of Matschie's tree kangaroos. Now, this is significant because this pair had an offspring about 1.5 years ago, and her name is Kikori. She's actually out on habitat right now, and I have some shots of her that I'll be putting in here. They can't put these animals in together, mainly because these are solitary by nature, and mom Arona started kicking out Kikori, so they have to separate them. But at this moment in time, they are pairing them in the back from what it sounds like, and down the line, hopefully we can get another Matschie's tree kangaroo joey. So we are now over here in a spot that we haven't really covered all that much here on the channel. This is going to be the African Woods section of the San Diego Zoo Safari Park. The main reason that we are over here is because over here in the Gerenuk habitat, there are now a total of 2 calves that were born in here. Now, they were born recently, so they're about a couple months old at the moment, and what's really interesting about these guys is they're actually pretty unique as far as antelopes and gazelles are concerned. Now this species is considered a browser, which means it is going to be eating the branches and shrubbery that surrounds the areas of which it inhabits. Now, unlike most gazelles, which are grazers, this one's going to be very unique in that regard, but it's also going to rear up on its hind legs and get some of the higher browse that other antelopes and gazelles won't be able to actually get to. Another thing I want to point out while we're down here in the African Woods, African Outpost section is that a lot of the waterfowl and bird species that are in open habitats have been taken off habitat simply because of the avian influenza that is going on in Southern California at the moment. Now this is a temporary situation, kind of through the winter months as the migratory birds come down for the winter. And the reason why they have to do this is because those diseases can spread to the other birds in this collection. And the San Diego Zoo doesn't exactly have this problem, but because this area is a major stop on these migratory birds' migration routes, the San Diego Zoo Safari Park has to do its part in keeping its collection safe and not spread the diseases that the wild birds have to other birds. And of course, during this time of year, it is wild holidays here at the San Diego Zoo Safari Park. This seasonal event happens to be my personal favorite out of everything that the San Diego Zoo or the Safari Park do, and it will have a few different light trail options, including up over in Condor Ridge and Tiger Trail, there is a Forest of Lights along with the Baja Gardens, along with multiple forms of entertainment, including a lantern show on Mombasa Lagoon and multiple different performing acts surrounding the lagoon area. That's going to do it for today. If you had fun on this adventure, please hit the like button. And if you'd like to embark on future adventures, please consider subscribing and ringing that notification bell. And until next time, I hope to see you all again on the next adventure on RJB Wildlife.